You don't need 10 steps for great skin, just products that actually do their job. In this training, I'm going to show you how to identify your star product, the one that truly makes a difference, and share a little about my personal journey, my skincare journey from acne and struggling with low self esteem to finally being completely healed and rebuild my confidence after 35. So let's dive in. Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. Happy first start of the week. My name is Amanda Silva Jimenez. All this hair of mine. Anyways, hope everyone's having a great day. I'm glad to be here today and share with you guys. It's been a while. It's been a while. I haven't been able to do some of the learning mornings. I'm studying and amongst other things, and it's been a little bit time consuming, but I'm glad that I'm able to connect with you guys here today. And today we are going to be talking about how to identify your star product. And what is a star product? How are we able to identify? Good. I'm glad you guys are able to see it. How are you guys able to identify the star product? And it's the one that we obviously mostly use. It's the one that we can recommend with confidence. It's the one that is linked to our story or result. For me, is the tea tree. I have a powerful testimony with the tea tree. And I'll show you some examples later. It's one that people can associate with you. Everyone knows that. Those that know me know that I love coffee, and that's just soy cafetera 1000%. So everyone associates me with the coffee. So always talk about that product that you are very passionate about. It's not about talking about every product that we have. It's about focusing on the product that you love, that you use, and that you can still tell a story from. Okay. Um, so questions that you can ask you, how is it a product that I use every day? Why do I have anyway, it has the little emoji and I'm trying to take it out. But anyways, let me focus. Is it a product that I use every day? Did it give me a real transformation, either visual or emotional? Does it solve a problem? Can I passionately recommend it because it worked for me? Does it feel natural? Does it fit into my routine? For example, I can talk about a coffee right now without any hesitation. Why? Because it's part of my lifestyle. I drink coffee every single day. So it's not like a burden to, oh, let me create content for coffee. I'm gonna do my coffee regardless. So why not just turn on the camera and record, right? Um, so let's go to the next one. So choose your top five products. I would love to see in the chat, what are your top five favorite products? For me, it's the coffee, it's the collagen, the tea tree because I have a testimony of it. I love the foundation, and I really like the apple cider vinegars. They taste really, really good. So those are the products that if I'm going to talk about something, a product, those are the ones that I'm going to talk about. Yes, when there's a promotion, I'll use the promotion. But if I don't feel, honestly, if I don't feel connected with the product, I just won't promote. I'll promote it, obviously. I'll let the information out to my team, but I won't. I'll talk about a product that I really love. So, because you can tell when it's just, oh, there's this promotion or this, only the products that I love. And even if there's a product that I know that it's good, I will still, show it. Okay. Okay, so Jasmine says collagen, coffee, hairspray, intensive care, and more. The perfumes, yeah, there's a lot. And let me tell you, there's more products that I love. Okay, these are just my top, the ones that I use every day: coffee, collagen, and tea tree. That's just an everyday thing. I don't do my makeup every day, but if I were to pick one, so I try to pick products like from like all the categories. Wellness, so there's a coffee and collagen, tea tree, skincare, makeup, VFX Pro. Okay, so I pick 1 to 2 products out of that. So you can see here, I take advantage of every moment and I record myself doing my coffee, and so forth. So people will associate me with coffee. Now let's talk about my personal testimony. And this is very powerful. After turning 35, and I put here a sample story, but it's legit. After 35, I was suffering with severe acne. I tried everything and nothing worked. I really legit lost confidence and self-esteem until I started using the tea tree skincare line again. With consistent use, my skin improved and inflammation went down, and I regained my confidence in front of the camera. This is my story. And it was after 30, I mean, I'm already obviously 39 now, but I was like about 35, 36, and it got really, really bad. It got really bad to the point that I had two family members, when they looked at me, like, I remember one time I was here, and someone walked into my house. They were gonna come and visit me. They were like, "Oh my gosh, what is wrong with your face?" Like that. And I remember another family was like, "What is wrong con una cara like of this face of like ew?" And I felt so bad. Keep in mind, I create content, and I have to be in camera, and and even going out, I would just be like, ugh, and my self-esteem really got low, and makeup did not help. Makeup does not help it actually looks worse when you wear makeup over acne. So I remember that at that time I was using the acne line, because we did is no longer available, but we used to have the acne line, and it didn't work for me. It just didn't. Then I switched to tea tree again, and tea tree literally within 6 weeks of consistent use, these were the results. Okay, you can tell I still was a little bit swollen in some areas, but literally it helped. And one of the things that there's a couple additional tips that want to give. Besides using skincare, I did drink a lot of water. I focus on drinking a lot of water. I also would change the bed, the my pillow case consistently. I would wear my hair up. Okay, so when I sleep, I used to sleep with my hair on my face. No, I me hacía un moño. I would put my hair in a bun so my hair is not on my face. I would also, every time I would wash my face, I would use a new paper. So I bought Bounty paper towels, and every time I didn't use a towel. Okay, because that was my problem. I used a towel. No, you just use a brand new every time Bounty, and I would just tap and I would just throw it away. So every time I would use a new paper towel, every time I wash it. And I'm gonna tell you exactly what I use. Obviously, the tea tree line has different products. I use only three. And the ones that I use was the washer, the soap, but I use the bar soap. Okay, I prefer the bar soap, and I use a toner. And besides the toner, I use the serum. Okay, so let's go ahead and dig in deep. Okay, this is also other testimonies. These are other pictures that you can tell. Look at that. I mean, like literally, you could see like it looked like a little horn coming out. Like it was terrible. Like this, and let me tell you, this is just some of it, because I did document more. I have more pictures. This one right here, I just want to show you a testimony again from my son. This is my son, 2 years old. At that time, he was struggling with eczema, and the calendula did that. So it's really important to share your testimonies. Okay, I have more testimonies from my family that I've used product on them, and I've taken the before and after. Um, Always, always, always keep in mind your personal brand comes first, okay? The product integrated into your lifestyle. And instead of, remember, keep in mind that when we are sharing, we are actually serving people, and we're offering solutions, okay? Now, this is, I already said, if you, for example, if you struggle with acne and tea tree line, helped you, that would be your start product. If collagen gave you back, your energy and your glow, that's probably going to be your product. If your coffin became your me moment every morning, that's your start product. So it's just finding that product that you love, that gives you a story, and that you use every day. Okay, so now let's talk about the product itself. Okay, we have daily challenges. Our skin is the largest organ in our body. Okay, and it could be there. The challenges that we can have is pollution, smoke, dust, clog our pores. The sun can cause premature aging, wrinkles. The stress can create also, if you have sensitive skin, excess of oil. Okay, that was another thing. I was very stressed back then when I had that severe acne.
Climate changes, dehydration, it could be one. Use of inappropriate products. I was using a skincare line that just it was not for me, and it was Dr. Tuna, but it just didn't work for me. So find within the line which one works for you. Okay. Let's go to the next one. So we know that our products, every time we talk about our products, the golden rule, okay, which is it's not animal tested, it's paraben free, it's heavy metal free, no GMO, they're vegan, okay, they're gluten free, and you're able to find all of these within the, I thought I had it here. You can see all of our ¿cómo te digo? Ay, ¿cómo se dice? Or the certifications that let you know that they're vegan, that they're free from harsh chemicals. For example, these are European standard, European grades, which means that the European Union restricts a lot of chemicals from their product versus the US. So you know you're buying something of higher quality. Okay. So this one has thyme extract, it's antibacterial, anti-inflammatory, it's healing. It has vegetables, squalene, deep hydration, regulates oil, suitable for sensitive skin, marine plankton, antioxidants. It's firming, regenerating, and it's anti-wrinkle. It is the perfect formula which purifies, soothes. It really does soothe because it has that menthol feel to it, so you can feel how it soothes your skin and it moisturizes and protects it. Okay, so the tea tree oil. This was like this product right here. This little bottle is like amazing. Matter of fact, a little side note, I actually last like 2 years ago, my there was like this lice outbreak in my kids' school. Matter of fact, I got lice as well because they had lice and I would use the same. This is so embarrassing. I didn't have lice since I was a little girl when I was like, I don't know, whatever, in Puerto Rico when I was really young. And in my old age, I got lice. Yes. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is embarrassing. But I got lice because I use the same brush that my two girls use. And my little one, she got lice. And it's not here. It's not like back then. Back then they used to check you. I don't know if you guys remember with like two little sticks, they would check your head every so often, and then if you had lice, they would call your parents, and your parents had to pick you up in school. They don't do that here anymore because it's considered like you can't do that. You can't call the parents and let them know that there's lice. So I knew because my daughter had it. So anyways, long story short, what I am doing now, I bought a bottle from the Dollar Tree, and I put some tea tree oil in it with water, and then I sprayed on her hair because this helps. Lice doesn't like anything that's menthol, anything that's like minty. So this helps. I put it on my daughter's hair every so often especially cuando le estoy haciendo un moño, when I'm tying her hair up. I put a little bit of that because it helps me grab her hair a little bit better, but it has a little bit of tea tree just to avoid anything, getting into her hair. So, but going back to my testimony, this was a product that I used specifically on those spots, and I will use it a couple times a day because this serum targets oil impurities and breakouts while restoring balance. The highlights: it helps disinfect acne breakouts. It really does. It tightens the pores. It can be used for burns, irritation, insect bites. Supports healing for minor skin infection and athlete foot. Matter of fact, I used to use a lot of the gel nail polish, and I got me di un poquito de hongo, and I used that, and it helped a lot. Okay, so just apply 2 to 3 drops after cleaning and toning, focusing on problem areas. So this is not something you're gonna put all over your face. You're gonna wash it, tone it, and just put it on those spots, and you will see a big difference. Stay consistent, and then use it in the morning, in the afternoon again, and at night. Okay. And just to let you know, it is $24 for the price of our clients, and your price is $12. Okay, just to keep that in mind. This helps decrease 32% helps decrease acne and inflammation. Okay, some of the properties are it fights bacteria, fungi. Like I told you, my nails, it helped a lot. I do for acne prone skin. It purifies, soothes, and it's a natural healing process, regeneration. It really helps. Okay, this one right here is actually, like I said, I went ahead from my training, but like I said, it helped with lice. This is another testimony of someone having their nails chipped off and fungus. So um I don't know if you fun fact, but this is something that I also found in one of our trainings is that tea tree oil was originally used in indigenous Australian who crushed the leaves to treat cuts and infections. In 1920s, it became officially recognized in Australia for its powerful antiseptic properties and was even included in soldiers' first aid kits during World War II. So fun fact, just so you know. Okay, going into the products. This is the soap in bar and then the other soap. This helps remove impurities, makeup residue. It cleanses without stripping and helps control access. And that's profit talk. That is how much it costs for us, $9.50, and for also our clients. I prefer the soap, the bar soap. I just think that's just me, but you can use any one of them because they're both obviously good. The toner, this is very important as well. We have to tone our face. Why? Because this helps minimize our pores. And actually, when I use makeup, this is all actually what I also use. The toner helps really clean your face and it gives you this fresh feel in your on your face. This I love this product too. So this helps balance, purify, and refines pores without drying the skin. And it gives you that matte finish without that tightness on your skin. It's for good for all ages. So after cleaning, just apply a cotton pad on your hands and gently up pat on your face and your neck. Okay. The cream, I did not use that much, but when I noticed that it was dry in my face, because I used it consistently, I would just put a little bit of face cream and that's it. Okay. It's a lightweight cream that helps balance, nourish the skin while keeping oil under control. It hydrates, moisturizes, it prevents bacterial growth for the skin. It's antibacterial, anti-inflammatory, for this type of skin. You just apply a little bit to in the morning or at night as well. And then there is the balsam, okay? This is a thicker consistency. It helps nourish the skin. It hydrates both face and body while protecting it because it is more of not petroleum jelly, but yeah, kind of like that. It's a thicker consistency. So this helps provide that intense hydration and restores the skin softness. It protects it. So this is really good for your face, your body, ideal for overnight treatment or spot cure for dry patches. It is for anyone needing deep moisture, especially for those with sensitive and dehydrated skin. Okay, your ideal customer, acne prone, oily to combination skin. When you're talking to someone, once you ask them what type of skin, oh, it's oily or combination, this is a good product to offer them. If it's someone that loves natural products, usually for teens, or you can target moms who their teens are struggling with breakouts, or people like me after 35 that have a hormonal acne. You can also target those people. Okay, so I always have that your ideal customer. Okay, I wanted to point this out. I hope I did the math correctly. So profit examples. If we were to sell one set a week, that would be 5 products total. So for the full set, for everything that I showed you, is 115. Okay. Now I believe, yeah, 115. So that is about 575 in sales. I wanted to do the math because I saw it in one of the trainings, and I think this helps us really have a clear vision, like, oh, so I can make 287 if we sell only one kit per week. Okay. And let's suppose they don't want the whole kit. They can use whatever product they want. Okay. If they already, I have people that have said, oh, I have this, I want everything except the moisturizer. I have like a full bottle of moisturizer. I'm like, that's fine. You don't have to get the moisturizer. Just get whatever you need. If you sell 2 per week, that's 920. Only 2 sets per week. That's 100 and 920. And then your profit is $460 if you just sold 2 kits per week. Okay. So that's really good to kind of sort of have that visual of how much you can earn by, keeping in mind that we're serving, keeping in mind that if there's a problem that we can solve, you know, we can sell this product and know our profits. Okay, so just a little homework: define the product that you love, that you're going to use, your star product. Okay, or you can focus just on one product. The key benefits: who's it for, how did it make you feel, what are the results, and create a short story out of it. It could be coffee. It can be, oh, I know Gloria. I don't know if Gloria is still here, but for Gloria, she uses a lot, and I think Yolanda, they used a lot the shakes. So that could be, I don't know if that could be their star product, but they can target many people just with that product itself. If they're receiving benefits, energy, maybe losing a couple of inches because they've replaced their meal with the milkshake. So not milk, well, the shake. So, identify that today and just laser focus on that product. Okay. Just to keep in mind, we don't sell packaging, we sell results. Identify the problem, the product, and then the result. Okay. So, for example, my story was from insecurity. I used the tea tree. The tea tree gave me the confidence. That's what I'm selling. I'm selling confidence. Okay. If it's tiredness, let's say you use the coffee and collagen, what I am selling is energy and radiant skin. So when you think, what am I selling? You're selling confidence, you're selling results, you're selling energy and skin. Okay. Always focus on storytelling. This is something I personally have to work on as well. You need to learn how to do better storytelling. So, story is what is a bridge that connects. Experts say this all the time, especially marketing experts. Facts tell, stories sell. And I wanted to put that there. I don't remember, I don't know who to give credit to, but I know a lot of people in the marketing sphere always say that. So always experience with this scheme. Yeah, with this flow. Okay. So your before, what problem did you have? What did you try that and what happened? What results and transformation did you get? This is how you connect with prospects and you teach them how, you sell authentically. Okay. This is just a couple things that I had. Okay. So, oh my gosh, I don't have it here that way. Let me go ahead. If you guys give me 1 second, because this is actually a video that I want to share with you guys. It is in Spanish, but I know everyone here speaks Spanish, and I want you to see the flow of this story. So basically, this is the way I was selling in a very natural way. So talk about the problem. I had acne, tell the story, show the result, and I ended, would you like to regain your skin confidence? Looking for something natural to purify your face. So let me go back to, if you give me 1 second, I should be done in a few minutes, because I want to share with you specifically this. Let me go ahead and let me close this out and give me 1 second, because I want to share with you guys the actual video, because in Canva I have the video. Okay, let me go ahead and let me click present. Okay, so let me share the screen again. Okay, so let me go.
Yo no me atrevía ni salir ni mirar en cámaras. Así de fuerte fue mi lucha con el acné. No quería grabarme, me daba vergüenza que me vieran así. Mi autoestima estaba literal por el piso. Y sí, hasta hubo personas que me miraban con cara de asco. Y aunque parecía superficial, verdaderamente dolía porque yo solo quería sentirme mucho más cómoda en mi piel. Mi proceso de sanación no fue perfecto, pero sí fue real. Con varios cambios, varios tips y una línea de como la de Tea Tree de Dr. Situna, mi piel comenzó a sanar. Obvio, no fue de la noche a la mañana, pero hoy puedo decir que tengo una piel obviamente mucho más saludable y aquí lo puedes ver. Y eso para mí vale más que tenerla súper perfecta. Y obviamente como creadora de contenido, ahora tengo obviamente la confianza de salir en cámara, sin filtro, sin esconderme. Quiero que estés pendiente al próximo carrusel donde te voy a compartir tips que combiné junto con la línea de Tea Tree, donde yo puedo lograr la piel saludable y real. No perfecta, pero real. Así que pendientes.
Okay, so that was a video that I created. It's a reel. It's on my other page, Café Glamour. And there's a video where I'm sharing just my story, and I obviously edited in CapCut, and then I put my before and after. So doing videos like that would really help. Integrating the content into your lifestyle. Right here, I'm doing stories, and I just share my story. I put it in Spanish. Yo me sentía frustrada con mi rutina de cuidado de la piel, tanto esfuerzo y ningún resultado. Súper. So I used to feel frustrated with my skincare routine, so much effort and no results. So there I'm sharing. So these are through stories, and stories is where you're going to connect a lot with your audience. Okay. You could do reels, which can reach other people. Carousels can be more of like educational, informational, and your stories is where it's going to be like more one-on-one which with people. Okay, so these are just some examples. If you're focusing on one product, you can ask, obviously, ask ChatGPT to create a strategy. So for example, it could be a story time, how my skin finally calmed down after years of irritation. I can then do a tip of education, why you shouldn't overwash your oily skin. It could be then humor. Point of view, you finally find a cleanser that doesn't burn your face. Product highlight, it could be the tea tree toner, the real life oil control filter. Testimonial, this helped me do my go-to makeup free for the first time in years. So there's different things you can use. Okay, this is where you're going to show off your daily routine. You could do lives if you wish, or posts. Something I always say, document, don't just record, don't invent, just document everything that you're going through. And just a quote here, your star product isn't just what you sell, it's what you live, love, and share naturally. An effective message isn't when your customer understands you, it's when your customer feels understood by you. Okay, so with that being said, that will be it for the training for today. I hope that this helped you guys in some way, shape, or form, and just identify that product and then create content around it. If you guys have any questions, you guys can feel free to write me and I can help you guys. Let me see the comments here. I want to see. Okay, I want to see the comments. Okay, Yolanda, protein shake, collagen and chocolate, the blur primer. Oh, the primer is really good. Yes, yes, yes. Dry shampoo, I like too. Lip conditioner. Gloria, L-carnitine, gummies, dry shampoo, shakes, collagen shot. That's a great idea. I'm sold buying it. I prefer the bar soap. Yeah, I prefer the bar soap as well. Awesome, awesome. Well, thank you guys. Start focusing on that and just pick a couple of products and just make it part of your lifestyle. Matter of fact, you can even go live and not, just like as you're doing your makeup, talking about another topic, but using the product in your hand. Like right now, I could be doing a training of something else, and I could just be talking like, this coffee is amazing. I love it. It just makes me feel fuller, and I'm not like munching on other things. But anyways, moving forward, let's talk, so just incorporate it into your lifestyle. And that's it. That's it. That's all I have for today. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you next time.
Hey, if this has helped you and you've got maybe some questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And if you want to know more information about the products that I mentioned, or maybe you'd like to grab a free guide for healthier skin, you'll find all the links down in the description.